Am I wrong because I dumped my ex-fiance? From the very beginning, I never imagined my life would take such a dramatic turn. My name is James, and my story is not just about heartbreak and betrayal but also about transformation and revenge in its subtlest form. I met Anna during college, and she was everything I had ever wanted: intelligent, beautiful, and seemingly devoted. We were engaged 2 years later, planning a future filled with dreams and shared goals. I thought we were perfect. I was wrong. It started subtly: late nights at the office, sudden weekend meetings, and an increasing distance in her eyes. But love blinds you, and I believed her when she said it was just work. One evening, everything crumbled. I picked up her phone by mistake, and a message flashed across the screen that seared itself into my brain. It was from Tom, her coworker. "Can't stop thinking about last night." The world I knew shattered in that instant. Confronting her was painful, but necessary. "Why, Anna?" I managed to choke out, my voice barely above a whisper. Her reply was a cold blade into my already wounded heart. "Because you were bad in bed, James. You never satisfied my needs. It's not my fault, and honestly, I don't feel guilty." Her words were like acid, burning through any remnants of our love. Betrayed and humiliated, I felt a rage build within me, a need to act. I found out about Tom's wife, Liz, and in a mix of desperation and vengeance, I decided to tell her everything. I met Liz at a small coffee shop, her eyes weary, as if she carried the weight of the world. When I revealed the affair, her reaction was not what I expected. "I know about it, James. Tom and I have an open relationship. But thank you for your concern." There I was, the fool, the last to know and the most hurt. Returning home, I looked at myself in the mirror, pale, defeated, lost. Something needed to change. I couldn't drown in my misery. So, I turned to the only place I felt I could regain control: the gym. I channeled all my pain, anger, and betrayal into each lift and each representative. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years. The gym became my sanctuary, my place of rebirth. I transformed not just my body but my entire outlook on life. As I grew stronger physically, I also built a fortress around my heart. No longer would I allow someone else's actions to dictate my self-worth. Through discipline and sheer will, I climbed the ranks in the bodybuilding world, eventually winning the title of Mr. Olympia. With fame came opportunities, and I capitalized on every one, building a life of success and wealth far beyond what I had imagined. Years later, at a charity event I hosted, I saw her again. Anna. She approached me, hesitation visible in her steps, a stark contrast to the confident woman she once was. "James, Tom left me," she began, her voice trembling. "I've made a huge mistake. I'm still in love with you. Can we try again?" Looking at her, I saw the young woman I had once loved. But she was just a ghost from my past. I had moved on, forged from the fires of her betrayal, a stronger, more resilient man. "No, Anna," I replied firmly, my voice resonant with the strength of a man who had truly found himself. "What we had is over, and I am not the same person you left behind." She nodded, tears welling up in her eyes, and turned away. I watched her leave, feeling a closure I hadn't realized I needed. In the end, it wasn't just about building muscles or winning titles. It was about rebuilding myself. From the ruins of my past life, I had emerged not just victorious in bodybuilding but in spirit too. Anna's betrayal, though devastating, had led me to a path of self-discovery and success. I had lost her but found myself, and that was the greatest victory of all. So here I stand, not just as a champion of bodybuilding, but a champion of my own life, unbroken, unbowed, and undeniably strong.